Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new guys, welcome. If you are one of my subscribers guys, welcome guys. Well guys, as you can see, I decided to play again with some bold looks. So I decided to go again and play around with some blue colors and lime colors. For this entire look, I'm gonna be using two palettes guys. And also I forgot to add this into the video, but I ended up, I don't know if you're able to see, I ended up putting it at the end of the video. If you definitely want to see how I created this look, all you have to do is just continue watching. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share my videos so like that you can be posted when I do upload a video. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye guys, see you on the next one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new guys, welcome. My name is Maria. If you are one of my subscribers guys, welcome. Well guys, basically here I'm just stating that I already prepped my skin before camera, so I ended up using the Age Revised moisturized skin. That's a moisturizer from Farmasi. I ended up using the brand Dr. Brandt under eye cream for my fine lines. Also, I ended up using my Benefit primer from Boxy Charm that came out in a few months ago. Well guys, I ended up going out of camera and I was thinking to what type of look I wanted to create it. So I ended up going back into my beauty palette. And I decided to go back and play in with some blue colors. Like I have stated in the past, I barely never do play around with blue colors. So I just decided to go in and play with it and add some type of a green or lime green or yellow color. So I ended up creating this sort of like a halo look. So yeah, so this is basically what I kind of did guys. Okay guys, so on that palette I ended up taking three shades to create my transition color. So there's like a very light, no, so there's exactly two light blue colors, and then there's sort of like another blue color, but it's a little bit darker than the first two. Yeah, so that's why I ended up mixing those three colors, because I ended up using first one color, it was very light, so I ended up dipping it on the other color, it was still too light. So when I dip it on the third color, so I started liking how the transition color was coming out. So yeah. Okay, so right here I ended up going in with a clean blending brush. So I'm just going back and just blending out any harsh lines that I might have on the crease. Okay guys, so it seems like I cut the other part that I was gonna show. So on that same palette from the Beauty Factory palette, I'm gonna go in with a medium blue color. So that's going to be my crease color. So what I ended up doing is I ended up changing the brush also. So I took a blending brush that it's sort of a little bit smaller than the transition color. So whenever I use a transition color guys, I always like to go in with a big fluffy brush, so like that the transition color can definitely go all over the eye. As you can see, I definitely have a hooded eye, so I kind of blow my transition colors towards my brows. So when I add the crease color, I tend to keep it right on the crease, so like that you can definitely see the transitioning from light to dark. So yeah, so right here I'm going in and blending in the crease color. Okay, so right here I kind of definitely forgot to show in the palette, guys, but for this color I ended up going in with my NYX palette. So on this part right here, I did not want to go in with a dark blue like I normally would. So on the NYX palette, I definitely saw that this blue was sort of like a very bright blue. So I ended up using this just to darken up my lower crease, and also I'm going to be bringing it towards the lid, and also I'm going to be bringing it towards my inner corner. Okay guys, so as you can see right here, I do have a lot of color right into my lid. So what I ended up using is I ended up going in with my Farmasi micellar water, a makeup remover, with a I think it's called a cotton swab. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be cleaning my lid also, and the reason that I'm gonna be doing that, guys, is because I'm gonna do a cut crease right in the middle. So as you can see, this is basically sort of like a halo look, guys. So that's why I am gonna do it this way. If I do it just with the concealer, it depends on the eyeshadow color, guys. Sometimes some of the colors don't bleed, so you can definitely clean it with the concealer and pop a different eyeshadow. But most most eyeshadows, they might tend to bleed. So if they might tend to bleed, that's going to change color on your concealer, and definitely when you add that other color, it's going to mix in the colors. So I decided to do it this way first, and then with the concealer I'm just going to go in and cut the crease. Okay, once I finish cleaning up the lid, guys, I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal concealer. As you already guys knows, I already always use this concealer as an eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna go back in with that concealer, and I am going to prime my lid, and also I'm going to be cutting the crease right on the middle, guys. So basically what I'm trying to do on this look is I'm trying to do sort of like a round cut crease slash halo look. Yeah, so once I kind of do that, I'm gonna go back and make sure I don't have any of the makeup remover water on the lid. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Okay guys, so as you can see right here, I did cut the crease like I wanted to. So I'm just going back and adding the primer into the lid. So I'm just basically going back and priming my eyelids. So I'm just gonna prepare that area for the next eyeshadow that I'm going to be putting on. Also, I'm going to be blending out the edges of how big and I want the middle part to look, basically. Okay, so on this part right here, guys, I'm going in and blending the concealer with my finger. As you already know, I do have sort of like wrinkly eyelids, so I'm just making sure I don't have anything that it's creased on me before I applied any eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna go back in with the clean blending brush, and I'm going to blend it on the crease, guys, because sometimes whenever you do apply a primer or concealer, sometimes it might sort of give you a harsh line. I don't know if that ever happens to you, but I sort of have one good eye and one sort of always gets kind of messed up. So yeah, so that's why I'm going in with the brush and just blending that area. So right here, guys, I'm going in with a bright color. So this eyeshadow, it's not a yellow eyeshadow, and it's not a green eyeshadow either. It's sort of like combined with both colors together. So it is sort of like a lime color. So I'm going to be applying that bright color right into the middle. Okay guys, so here I'm gonna go in back to the NYX palette, and I'm gonna go back in with that blue shade that I use. So I'm gonna go in with my elf small blending brush. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be dipping the brush back into that blue color, and I'm going to be blending that harsh line that I have in between of the blue and the lime color. Okay guys, so right here I am going in with my favorite concealer. So this is the LA Pro concealer in yellow. So I'm just gonna go in and cover up my dark circles, and I'm gonna be using a beauty sponge just to blend that out. Okay guys, so I didn't show here, so on this part I'm using one of my favorite foundations from Farmasi. It is the BB cream in dark medium 04. So I'm going to be blending that out into the skin. Also, to do a little bit of highlight, guys, I am going to be using my favorite concealer from Farmasi. It is in light ivory 03. So I'm going to do a little bit of highlight. Also with the same blending sponge, I'm going to be blending that concealer. Now to set the concealer, guys, I'm going to use one of my favorite translucent powder. And this translucent powder, I received it a few months ago in one of my boxy charm. Guys, it is amazing. I really love this powder. So to the areas that I didn't use a translucent powder, I'm going in with my pressed powder from Farmasi. It's also from the BB line, and it's in medium too. So this one, it's the one on my skin complexion. Once I do that, I'm gonna go in with my Farmasi bronzer. So I'm going to be contouring the areas where I normally would contour or place a bronzer. Okay guys, so here I'm going in with my powder brush and I'm just removing the translucent powder and also blending out that bronzer. Well guys, so here I'm using a new blush that I got from Farmasi. It is a very pinky blush. It sort of has a shimmer to it also. So here I'm going in with one of my favorite palettes. This is the limited edition palette, the highlight, and I'm using the pinky shade to highlight. So here I'm using my extreme eyeliner, the retractable eyeliner, so I'm going to be tightlining my eyes. Here I'm using a Wet n Wild eyeliner in nude brown just to place it right into my waterlines. So off camera I ended up putting my lashes. So here I'm using the Start Look mascara from Farmasi, guys. So here guys, I'm gonna go back into the NYX palette and I'm going to be using that purple shade just to smoke out a little bit my lower lashes. Also on that same palette, I'm gonna go use the yellow colored and I'm going to add that into my inner corners just to highlight that area of my eyes. So I'm just gonna go back here and add a little bit of more of the purple and add a little bit of more the mascara. So here guys, I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip glosses, the Mrs. Sparkle lip glosses. I'm gonna use the third shade on that, but before I use that lip gloss, I'm gonna go in with a purpley lip liner from Farmasi. This one is in 226, and then I'm gonna go in and apply the lip gloss. Well guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye guys.